Sorry for small interruption, students. So these two compounds cannot be produced, already I have mentioned, because whenever any compound containing phenyl group, this is CH double bond CH. In presence of phenyl group, lithium aluminum hydride and sodium borohydride reduces this the carbon-carbon double bond. When they reduce carbon-carbon double bond, so the product mainly produced is going to be, it is C6H5O, next one CH2, this is CH2, CH2, this is OH. So this product is similar to, this product is going to be similar to the product obtained in presence of hydrogen and nickel catalyst, so this product cannot be correct. So this is an exception for the reduction property of lithium aluminum hydride as well as what? Sodium borohydride. We'll move on to next another one example here. One more example we'll consider for the reduction of this carbonyl compounds in presence of lithium aluminum hydride and sodium borohydride. If I consider one of the compound, this is C double bond O is there. It is CH2, this is COO and CH3 is there. So this is a compound containing two functional groups here. What is the main product obtained when this is reduced in presence of sodium borohydride NaBH4 and lithium aluminum hydride, that is LiAlH4. Whether the product is going to be same or different in case of this one. And here you remember one thing here, sodium borohydride NaBH4 reduces, it reduces only what functional group? Carbonyl group, only carbonyl group, but it does not reduce, what group? Does not reduce C double bond O group, that is ester group. But lithium aluminum hydride LiAlH4, it can reduce, lithium aluminum hydride can reduce both the groups. Just to remember this particular point, more detail about this one we will discuss again in case of carbonyl compounds. Here with respect to alcohol, formation of alcohol, just to remember, sodium borohydride does not reduces what group? This group, but it can reduce this carbonyl group. Now what is the functional group present in case of these two compounds? This is the group which is containing C double bond O. It is the compound which contains, this is what? COO, that is going to be ester. Sodium borohydride reduces only this group, but it does not affect this particular compound. So the main product obtained in case of this sodium borohydride, this will be OH, right? Next one, it is CH2, this is C double bond O and CH3. That group remains as it is. But in case of lithium aluminum hydride, what happens here? It reduces both the groups. When it reduces both the groups, what is the compound? This will be OH naturally, and here it is CH2. This is what? CH2, and this one is going to be OH. So this compound is obtained in case of this one. Here both carbonyl group as well as ester groups are converted into alcohols, but in presence of sodium borohydride, only carbonyl group converts into alcohol, ester group remains as it is. So this is one example for the difference in the reducing property of which one? That is sodium borohydride and another compound, lithium aluminum hydride. Double bond O, another example I am considering here, this is double bond O and this is going to be oxygen. When this compound is reduced in presence of two reducing agent, again I am differentiating between what? Sodium borohydride NaBH4 and next one is going to be what? Lithium aluminum hydride. Lithium aluminum hydride. What is the nature of the compound in presence of these two reducing agents? Compound is going to be same. Wherever this compound is there, it is containing, this group is called as ester functional group. This is commonly called as ester functional group, and it is going to be ketonic functional group. It is an ester and this one is going to be a ketone functional group. Wherever such type of cyclic groups are going to be there, cyclic esters are there, those are known as what? Lactones. Lactones are the cyclic ester compounds. Now, in presence of this particular compound, just I'll write once again the same molecule. This is okay. double bond O here, double bond O here, and here this is an oxygen. Now in presence of sodium borohydride, as already mentioned, sodium borohydride reduces only carbonyl group, it will not affect the ester functional group. So the product obtained in case of this compound, it is OH. Students, this is C double bond O and this one is going to be oxygen. That is the product. But whether the product is going to be same in presence of lithium aluminum hydride, definitely it is not same, because lithium aluminum hydride reduces both carbonyl and ester functional group. When it reduces carbonyl as well as ester functional group, the product, the alcohol. So this is compound, it is OH. Next one, this is group, and here it is going to be OH. How many carbon atoms are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 1, 2. Just I am numbering the carbon atom, not according to IU basis. Just I am counting this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is going to be 5, and this is OH. So this is the main product obtained in case of lithium aluminum hydride, which reduces both ester as well as what ketonic functional group, and this is the alcohol produced in case of this reaction. This is 1, 2, 3. It is 4th carbon atom, it is 5th carbon atom. So this is the compound produced in case of this one. So this indicates very clearly the reducing property of what? Sodium borohydride as well as what? Lithium aluminum hydride. Clear? So this is about the reduction of what compounds? Carbonyl compounds. After reduction of carbonyl compounds, next one, number 4th method, 4th one, by reduction of carboxylic acids, by reduction of carboxylic acids and its derivatives, carboxylic acid and its derivatives. So here reduction of carboxylic acid takes place. In the previous case we have used reduction of carbonyl compound. Generally we considered aldehydes as well as ketone. Carboxylic acids, those compounds contain C double bond OOH. What are the derivatives of carboxylic acids? Derivatives of carboxylic acids are COOR dash. This is an ester functional group. Okay, ester group. Next one is RC double bond OX. It is an acyl halide group. Even amides are also there. So many examples we come across. Now in our discussion we use this ester as well as what? Acid halides. By reduction of carboxylic acid also it is possible to convert alcoholic compounds. You see here. This is RC double bond OOH. What is this one? Carboxylic acid. When this carboxylic acid is reduced in presence of lithium aluminum hydride. Student, once again one point, sodium borohydride does not reduce, which is stronger reducing agent, lithium aluminum hydride. It is a weak reducing agent, does not reduce, only carboxylic acid. But it can reduce, what? But it can reduce what? Its derivatives. It is unable to reduce only carboxylic acid, but it can reduce its derivatives. What's the main product obtained here? RCH2. This is OH plus H2O. To balance the reaction, this is the total number of hydrogen atoms should be 4. Nascent hydrogen 4. 2 oxygens are there here. This is one oxygen, this one oxygen. This is an primary alcohol. What is this one? This one is an carboxylic acid. If you go with an example here, any example you can consider. An example CH3, right? C double bond OH. When it is reduced in presence of lithium aluminum hydride, LiAlH4, lithium aluminum hydride. What's the main compound obtained? Main compound is CH3 CH2OH, alcohol plus H2O. A 4 nascent hydrogen. This compound is ethanol, primary alcohol. What's the nature of this one? This is the name of this compound is what? Ethanoic acid. It is known as what? Ethanoic acid. That is carboxylic acid is converted into respective alcohol. Primary alcohol is obtained here. Primary alcohol is produced. In case of this one, if you go with the mechanism, what is the mechanism in the conversion of carboxylic acids into alcoholic compounds? Mechanism. In this mechanism, first I'll go with the CH3. This is C double bond OH, right? If this is treated with the lithium aluminium hydride, what is the role of lithium aluminium hydride? It can act as a reducing agent. It provides H minus ion. Now these electrons are shifted over oxygen atom. It carries negative charge. Carbon atom bears positive charge. Hydride ion attacks on the positively charged carbon. Now it is CH3. This is C. This is O minus, and here it is OH, and this is hydrogen. Okay. Now what happens? This is subjected to here hydrolysis. We have to consider H plus H2O. This is found to be H plus H2O. Now in presence of this hydrolysis H plus, this is found to be H2O. What's the compound obtained? The compound produced in case of this one is CH3. It is C. What happens here? This OH is a leaving group. When OH is found to be leaving group, which combines with H plus, as a result H2O is eliminated. Now these electrons are shifted over this one. So this is double bond O, and this hydrogen is present. This molecule is an aldehyde. Carboxylic acids are first reduced into what? Aldehyde compound. Further, what happens? Next one, again lithium aluminium hydride is used, which provides H minus ion. When it provides corresponding H minus ion, again these electrons are shifted over oxygen atom. It carries positive. This is going to be negative charge. H minus attacks on positively charged carbon atom. It is CH3. Next one, this is C. It is O minus. This is H, and this is found to be H. This is found to be what? H. An intermediate is produced here. Further, this intermediate is treated with this intermediate is subjected to hydrolysis H plus and H2O. What's the main product? This H plus attacks on oxygen atom carrying negative charge. It is CH3. This is OH, and this is H. This is found to be H, and this compound is an alcoholic compound. It is commonly known as what? Alcohol, and IUPAC name of this alcohol is found to be what? Ethanol. First, it is reduced in presence of lithium aluminium hydride to form an NIR, that is oxygen atom carrying negative charge. OH group is a better leaving group that will be eliminated in presence of H plus as H2O. Formation of aldehyde takes place. Again lithium aluminium hydride attacks, that is hydride ion attack on the carbon atom. Because of shifting the pi electrons, it forms an anion, which on hydrolysis gives rise to what? Respective alcoholic compound. So this is the brief mechanism which takes place in the reduction of what? Carboxylic acid into respective alcoholic compounds. Copy it first. So all carboxylic acids are converted into respective what? Aldehydes. Aldehydes and further reduction gives us to respective alcohols. Remember one thing here, carboxylic acid RCOH, this is very important, and we'll come across with this particular reaction number of times. It gets converted into aldehyde RCHO, RCHO converts into RCH2OH. Next, here in case of this particular reaction, this is reduction of carboxylic acid gives rise to aldehyde, aldehyde and reduction gives rise to what compound? Alcohols. Further, alcohol, suppose if you are converting alcohols are going to be oxidized. Oxidation of alcohol gives rise to aldehyde, aldehyde and further oxidation gives rise to what? Respective carboxylic acid. This is carboxylic acid. This is an aldehyde, and this one is an what? An alcoholic compound. The final product of the final product in case of this one, final product of the Reduction of carboxylic acid, here it is going to be alcohol, further alcohol can be reduced here. Now as far as this topic is considered, alcohols and reduction gives us, oxidation gives us to aldehyde, aldehyde and oxidation gives us to what? Carbo. Again in properties of carboxylic acid we have to discuss about the reverse reaction. What happens when an alcohol is oxidized? Remember, all alcohols are converted into either aldehydes or ketones sometimes, and those aldehydes and ketones are further oxidized into what? Carboxylic acid. So mechanism is applicable, this same mechanism is applicable for the reduction of both esters as well as respective acyl halide compound. If you take an acyl halide RCOCl, I will go with a particular example itself, RCOCl. If you go with an alkyl group is going to be considered here. So this alkyl group I will consider CH3COCl. It is ethanoyl chloride. Ethanoyl chloride, right? What is our common name? Acetyl chloride. When this is reduced, this is going to be reduced here in presence of either sodium borohydride. This one can be used. Sodium borohydride cannot be used in case of what? The carboxylic acids. So this is going to be treated with sodium borohydride or lithium aluminum hydride. It gives rise to CH3CH2OH plus HCl. This bond will be cleaved, CH3CH2OH plus this is going to be HCl. Suppose if you consider CH3COOCH3, what is the compound here? This compound is generally it is an ester functional group, ester compound. What's the IUPAC name? It is methyl. This is number 1 and this is number 2. Here this is not the number 1, it's not the part of the longest chain because in between oxygen atom is present. Methyl, this group is methyl. 2 carbon atoms are there, so ethanoate. Methyl ethanoate is the IUPAC name of this compound. What happens when this compound is reduced in presence of lithium aluminum hydride? So which alcohol is produced in the reduction of this compound? So here reduction takes place by this CH3CH2OH. This alcohol is produced because of this group, and this another alcohol is produced here, that is going to be CH3OH. So this is CH3OH, this is going to be CH3CH2OH. So two different alcohols are produced in case of this reaction. Whether it is possible to get the same type of alcohol in case of this one? Yes. If you go with CH3, C double bond O, and this is CH2, this is going to be CH3. When this bond is going to be cleaved, what happens here? The reduction takes place in presence of lithium aluminum hydride. When reduction takes place, the compound produced is, that is CH3CH2OH plus CH3CH2OH. So this is two similar type of alcohol is produced from the same ester compound. So carboxylic acids are reduced into what? Alcohols. Next one, acid halides are converted into alcoholic compounds. Esters are also converted into what? Respective alcoholic compounds. So this is about the reduction of what compounds? The carboxylic acid and its derivative compounds. So we have discussed about the reduction of carbonyl compounds, reduction of what? Carboxylic acid and their its derivative compounds. Number 5, fifth method. Fifth method of preparation of this one. This is from carbonyl compounds. From carbonyl compounds using Grignard reagents. Very important method here. Carbonyl compounds using Grignard reagents. Remember, probably in case of NCERT they have mentioned about only 3 methods. One is from alkenes, next one is from reduction of carbonyl compound, next one is going to be by using Grignard reagents. Okay. Already we have used carbonyl compounds. How do you convert carbonyl into alcohols? By reduction. Now here Grignard reagent molecules must be used to convert carbonyl compounds into what? Alcoholic compounds. How do you convert these particular carbonyl compounds? Here carbonyl compound means either it may be an aldehyde, or it may be an ketonic compound, or it may be an ester compound. So those three class of compounds generally used for the conversion of those carbonyl compounds into alcoholic compounds. Okay. One by one we will consider the example here. So first compound I will consider here, first one, A. So how do you convert these carbonyl compounds into respective alcoholic products? One carbonyl HC double bond OH. What is this one? Methanol is the IUPAC name. Common name of this compound is formaldehyde. Okay, it is formaldehyde. This is treated with a Grignard reagent. Grignard reagent means you can go with any compound containing alkyl group and magnesium as well as halogen. CH3MgCl. What's the name of this compound? Methyl magnesium chloride. Methyl magnesium chloride. Whenever this reagent approaches this molecule, the pi electrons are shifted over oxygen atom. It gets partial positive charge, it gets partial negative charge. When this bond undergoes cleavage, it is carrying positive charge, it is carrying what? Negative charge. Try to understand this one. When pi electrons are shifted over oxygen atom, it carries negative charge, carbon atom bears positive charge. Here also this Grignard reagent also polarizes here CH3 minus and Mc plus. Naturally, in case of this one, CH3 minus group attacks on this carbon atom carrying positive charge. MgCl attacks on this particular oxygen atom carrying what? Negative charge. So what is the product obtained in case of this one? Here this is H, this is C. Okay, this is H, this one is CH3. Just I am writing the same product. This is OMgCl. Fine. OMgCl. When that particular intermediate compound is produced, OMgCl compound, this compound is further subjected to hydrolysis. When it is subjected to hydrolysis here, H plus and OH minus ions both will be present. Now which bond is going to be highly polar here? Oxygen is most electronegative atom, magnesium is a metal. So this is the atom carrying negative, this is the atom carrying what? Positive charge. When this bond is going to be highly polar, the H plus is added to this oxygen atom. This is when H plus is added to that one, this is H, C, this is H, and here CH3, right? This will be what? OH plus. What is another product here? Mg. This is Cl and this is going to be OH. So what is the name of this product? This one CH3 CH2OH, that is I am writing here CH3, this is CH2OH, and this compound is called as ethanol. Formaldehyde or methanol gets converted into ethanol compound, so that is an example for which alcohol? Primary alcohol. It is a primary alcohol. One aldehyde I have considered here. Another example I will consider is probably, if I go to second example, probably this cleavage of everything, bonds and all those things will be clear. Now I will go with another aldehyde CH3C double bond OH. Fine. CH3C double bond OH plus any one Grignard reagent CH3, this is Mg, this one is Cl. Here as usual this is carrying negative, this is carrying positive charge. When these electrons attacks on this oxygen atom carrying negative charge, this one carries positive charge. Which one attacks over this carbon atom? CH3 minus group attacks on this carbon atom and Mg goes to MgCl goes to this oxygen atom. So what is the product obtained in case of this reaction? The product obtained, intermediate produced is going to be, this is CH3 I am writing here, CH3 students. Next one carbon I am writing here, carbon, this is OMgCl, right? This MgCl attacks on this one, here hydrogen, and CH3 attacks on this carbon atom, this is what? CH3, right? Further what happens? Hydrolysis takes place, hydrolysis, H plus and OH minus ions will be present here. Which one attacks on this bond is going to be highly polar. So H plus attacks on this particular oxygen. When H plus attacks on that one, CH3C, this is OH. this is H, and this is going to be what? It is CH3 group, plus Mg, this is Cl, this is OH. From where this OH is obtained? By hydrolysis of water. So this is an alcohol produced here. It is an alcohol. So this alcohol is known as what? This one is known as propane 2-ol. This is 1, it is 2, it is 3. Second carbon atom OH is there, propane 2-ol. Commonly it is called as isopropyl alcohol. Isopropyl alcohol. What degree alcohol it is? 2 degree alcohol. What is the name of this compound? It is ethanol aldehyde. Ethanol. Commonly it is called as acetaldehyde. Commonly it is called as what? Acetaldehyde. Students, methanol gives rise to ethanol molecule, and ethanol gives rise to what? Propane 2-ol compound. So this is two examples I have taken here. One is methanol, next one is going to be which one? Ethanol compound. Next example, I will go with an ketonic compound. This is CH3, it is C double bond O and CH3. Now this group is CH3, Mg, any alkyl group and any halogen. Makes no difference here. What happens here first? These electrons are shifted over, oxygen negative charge, carbon positive charge. This bond undergoes cleavage, negative charge and positive charge, metal positive charge. CH3 minus attacks to this one, Mg goes to this particular Mg, Br goes to that oxygen atom. Alright, the intermediate CH3, this is C, it is O, Mg, next one is what? Br. Here it is CH3 and this is going to be what? CH3 group. This CH3 attacks here, I wrote here. When this molecule undergoes hydrolysis, H plus and OH minus ions will be present. H plus attacks on this one because cleavage of that group takes place. CH3, C, this is OH, next one O, CH3, next one it is CH3, plus it is Mg, this is Br, this is OH. Starting compound here it is going to be propane 2-ol. Propane 2-ol. What's the common name here? Acetone compound. Acetone. What's the product obtained here? Product obtained is going to be this 2-methyl propane. 2-methyl propane 2-ol. And common name is going to be tertiary butyl alcohol compound. Tertiary butyl alcohol. What degree alcohol it is? 3 degree alcohol. Alcohol obtained is going to be 3 degree. You observe this one in case of examination, especially in competitive examination, without writing this particular reaction, you can predict the product. Here I have explained about the formation of primary alcohol. This is going to be secondary alcohol, and here it is going to be what? Tertiary alcohol. So primary, secondary and tertiary alcohols are going to be produced in case of these compounds. This is carbonyl compound, and this is also going to be what? Carbonyl compound. One simple trick I will mention here, how to identify the product obtained in case of this carbonyl compound reacts with a different type of Grignard reagent. First you copy it, I will mention that reaction. Copy it first. Okay. First reaction, just I will remove this one, first one. What is the product obtained in case of fourth reaction? CH3, this is C double bond O, CH3. This is an ester, methyl ethanoate compound. Methyl ethanoate, IUPAC. Common name is methyl acetate. Ester group. Methyl acetate. First example we took the simple aldehyde formaldehyde. Second example, next one aldehyde ethanol, next one ketone, next one ester. What happens in case of this particular ester compound? When this compound is treated with CH3MgCl. This is treated with CH3MgCl. When this compound is treated with CH3MgCl, here this group is going to be considered as better leaving group. It is going to be considered as better leaving group. When it is going to be considered as better leaving group, so here first the formation of an ketonic compound takes place. This is CH3, it is C double bond O. This CH3 attacks on carbonyl group. It is going to be CH3. Next one, it is what group? Minus here I will write here. This is Mg. This is Cl OCH3 group. Minus this group is going to be eliminated. First. Further, this molecule is treated with CH3MgCl. What is this compound? Ketone. Ketone means it is propane 2-ol. IUPAC name is propane 2-ol. Further, it is treated with CH3MgCl. Same reaction already have mentioned here. Just same method. The continuation of reaction takes place. What is the product here? You can copy this particular one. Just you can observe CH3O. This is OMgCl. This is what? CH3. This is again CH3. This CH3 is obtained from this particular group. Further hydrolysis of this particular compound gives rise to what? CH3. This is COH. It is CH3. This is going to be CH3, and this product is going to be very similar to this one. That is formation of an tertiary alcohol takes place. Formation of what alcohol? Tertiary alcohol takes place in case of ester also. When esters are treated with Grignard reaction, first formation of what compound? And ketonic compound takes place, which on further treatment with Grignard. Here 2 moles of Grignard reagent, excess of Grignard reagent must be used in the conversion of ester into what? Respective alcoholic compounds. This is 4th example. One more example I will consider, that is a different compound. In that particular compound, what is the product obtained? Alcohol only obtained. Which alcohol is produced in that reaction? This is CH2, this is going to be CH2, it is oxygen. These set of compounds are commonly known as ethers. It is called as epoxide, oxyrane compounds. It is an epoxide or oxyrane compound. Cyclic ethers are there. When this compound is treated with same Grignard reagent, whether you take CH3 or C2H5 or C3H7, it makes no difference here. So you can go with any type of alkyl group. Either this bond or this bond will be cleaved here. Remember, either this bond or this bond undergoes cleavage. When the bond undergoes cleavage, what happens here? Because of more electronegative oxygen atom, this CH3 group attacks to this CH2 group. Here CH3, next one CH2, next one CH2. Afterwards, it is OMg. This is Cl. OMgCl. Further, this compound is subjected to hydrolysis. This bond is going to be more polar. This H plus attacks an oxygen atom. The main product is CH3, CH2, CH2. This is OH plus Mg. This is Cl. This is OH. This is an propane 1-ol. This is an example of primary alcohol takes place. Formation of primary alcohol takes place. Clear? Formation of primary alcohol compound is produced in that case. It is an oxyrane compound. Now, how to identify the product? Very commonly, very easily in examination without writing all these reactions, especially in competitive, not in theory. not in board exam. In case of competitive examination, remember carefully. When any type of oxirane or formaldehyde is treated with Grignard reagent, any Grignard reagent, remember formation of primary alcohol takes place. Formation of which alcohol? Primary alcohol takes place. First one. Second, any oxirane you can take substituted or any particular oxirane. Second one, any aldehyde other than formaldehyde. Any aldehyde other than what? HCHO. If it is treated with Grignard reagent or MgX, it gives secondary alcohol. Only formaldehyde gives primary alcohol. Any aldehyde other than formaldehyde gives secondary alcohol. Ketone, any ketone you can consider. Ketone or ester, if it is treated with Grignard reagent, it forms an tertiary alcohol generally. Formation of primary alcohol, secondary alcohol and tertiary alcohol is possible in case of these compounds. Oxirane or formaldehyde gives rise to primary alcohol. Any aldehyde other than formaldehyde combines with Grignard reagent, secondary alcohol is produced. Ketone or ester, if it is found to be ester, remember, if it is found to be ester, in case of this one, excess of RMgX should be used. When the ester is going to be treated with Grignard reagent, usually already we have mentioned this is an ester, alcohol produced is going to be this one, it is a tertiary alcohol. So ester or ketone produces what type of alcohol? It is going to be tertiary alcohol. So if you go with alkyl magnesium halide or aryl magnesium halide, there is no difference in the formation of degree of alcohol, primary, secondary and tertiary in presence of these corresponding compounds. If you remember this one, it is possible to predict any type of compound formation, that is alcohol, in presence of Grignard reagent. So this is a simple trick to find out the type of alcohol produced in case of aldehyde, next one ketone, next one it is presence of ester or it may be an cyclic ether. Those are commonly called as what? Oxirane compounds. Okay. So this is about the method of preparation of this particular alcoholic compound from what? Carbonyl compound using Grignard reagent compounds. Copy this one. I will go with next method. Next method of preparation of alcohols. Student, first one we have discussed about from alkyl halides, hydrolysis of alkyl halides. Second one from alkenes, in that three methods: acid catalyzed hydration, hydroboration oxidation, oxymercuration and demercuration. Third method is going to be what? The reduction of carbonyl compounds. Fourth one is going to be reduction of carboxylic acid and its derivatives. And fifth one is from carbonyl compound using Grignard reagent compounds. You can work out many examples based upon these particular reactions. Okay. After these methods of preparations of alcohols, next one, next method, that is number 6. By hydrolysis of esters. When esters undergoes hydrolysis, it forms what? Alcoholic compounds. Hydrolysis of esters. So esters, you know, two types of hydrolysis is possible. Alkaline hydrolysis or acidic hydrolysis, you can go with any one particular case. First one, if you go with acidic hydrolysis. First one, acidic hydrolysis. Ester is a compound RCOOR dash. If it is subjected to hydrolysis in presence of an acid, acidic hydrolysis, what's the compound obtained? This H2O splits into H plus and OH minus. When it splits into H plus and OH minus here, the compound produced is found to be R, this is COOH plus R dash OH. One is carboxylic acid, another one is found to be what? Alcoholic compound. One example, if you consider here, one example, only alcohol is not produced, along with that one carboxylic acid is also produced. CH3, C double bond O, OCH3, right? When it is hydrolyzed, when this compound is hydrolyzed, H plus, what is the product here? So here CH3, next one C double bond OH plus, what is another product? CH3, this is OH. It is a methanol compound and this one is a what? Acetic acid compound. So two compounds are produced. In addition to alcohol, there is a formation of what? Carboxylic acid also takes place. Second one, if you go with the second method, it is alkaline hydrolysis. What is that alkaline hydrolysis? Alkaline hydrolysis process. In case of alkaline hydrolysis product, if we carry out the reaction by using same ester RC double bond OR dash plus this is NaOH, it is also commonly known as saponification reaction. Saponification. It is also known as saponification reaction. Saponification. What's the product here? RC double bond O Na. Sodium salt of carboxylic acid plus it is R dash OH. This is sodium salt of carboxylic acid. Sodium carboxylate you can write as sodium salt of carboxylic acid and this one is an alcohol compound. It is an alcoholic product. One example for this reaction if you consider CH3, this is C double bond O, this is CH3 plus NaOH. Usually the cleavage of this bond takes place here. Cleavage of this bond takes place. As a result, what happens? CH3, this is C double bond O Na plus CH3OH. This is methanol compound. What's the name of this compound? Sodium acetate. Sodium salt of carboxylic acid when it is general, but particular example sodium acetate compound. So this is hydrolysis of what compound? Esters. Number seventh one, by hydrolysis of ethers. Hydrolysis of what compound? Ethers. When ether compounds is subjected to hydrolysis, it gives rise to what? The alcoholic compound. Ethers means ROR dash. When these compounds are subjected to hydrolysis in presence of an acid, what's the bond cleavage either here or here? Anyone, both are equivalent here. This is ROH. This is ROH plus R dash OH. Both are found to be what? Alcoholic products. If R and R dash is found to be same, alcohol are also same. If these two groups are different, then two different types of alcohols are produced. CH3OCH3. Okay. When this is subjected to hydrolysis, what's the product obtained? So this bond is going to be cleaved. H plus goes to this one, OH minus goes to CH3. Now it is CH3, this is OH plus CH3, this is OH. 2 moles of what compound? Methanol takes place. 2 moles of methanol. What is the name of this compound? It is methoxymethane. It is methoxymethane. So this is the compound obtained in case of hydrolysis of ethers. One example, C2H5O C2H5 diethyl ether plus this is H2O. What happens? This is C2H5OH plus C2H5OH. So both compounds are found to be which one? It is ethanol compound. When alkyl groups are found to be same alcohols. When alkyl groups are found to be different alcohol. CH3OC2H5, one compound containing two different alkyl groups plus water in presence of acid. One alcohol is CH3OH. What is another alcohol? C2H5OH. Methanol and ethanol are the two products because two different type of alkyl groups. IUPAC name of this one is what? Methoxymethane. What's the IUPAC name here? Ethoxyethane. Common name here diethyl ether. What's the common name of this compound? Dimethyl ether. What is the IUPAC name of this one? Methoxyethane. And IU common name is ethyl methyl ether. This is number 7 method for the preparation of which compounds? Alcohols. And last method of preparation of, with this method we will wind up today's class. Last method is going to be the preparation of alcohol from amines, especially primary amines. Number 8, from which compounds? Amines. Amines compound. Amines are the compounds containing which functional group? NH2. Wherever NH2 group is present, those are called as amines, primary amines. RNH2 is primary amine. This is primary amine. RNH, this is R dash, secondary amine. RNR, this is R dash, double dash, dash, it is tertiary amine. So this is difference between primary, secondary and what? Tertiary amines. How do you convert these amines into alcohols? Remember, RNH2 is there. What type of amine it is? Primary amine. This is treated with HNO2. What is the name of HNO2? Nitrous acid. What is the formula for nitric acid, students? HNO3. This is nitrous acid. When it is at 0 to 5 degrees Celsius, the major compound obtained here it is ROH plus N2 plus another particular product, that is H2O. This is RNH2E5, right? Like this is for our convenience. This is OHN and this is found to be oxygen, N double bond. It's a structure of HNO2. So this group cleavage takes place here. ROH is a product. N2 is going to be another gas liberated here, and next one is going to be H2O. Take any one example. If you go with C2H5NH2, C2H5NH2 plus HNO2 product, HNO2 reactant, not product, sorry, 0 to 5 degrees Celsius, what's the compound obtained? C2H5OH. So similar to this one, C2H5OH. Here this group, this is OH, right? This is N, it is double bond O plus N2 gas plus what? H2O. It is an alcohol produced in this reaction. It is known as what? So these are the methods of preparation of alcohols from so many compounds. We have used carbonyl compounds, esters we have used, ethers we have used, amine compounds are there, alkenes are there, alkyl halides are there. By so many methods of preparation we have discussed about the preparation of alcohol, totally 8 methods, but remember in case of INSET it is only 3 methods of preparation is given. We have discussed number of methods with so many different types of examples also. Okay, so with this methods of preparation today we will wind up the class here. Tomorrow we will discuss, in the next class we will discuss about the properties, physical properties of alcohols and chemical properties of alcohols. Okay, thank you students for attending my class. Thank you.